We are on our inaugural run of the Middle Earth Trail. AK just did a great intro of that. We've got a number of built vehicles here. And we'll see how people do today. I'm sure it's going to be epic. One of the nice things about wheeling at Chaos Off-Road Park is that it can be hot in the sun, but most of our trails are covered by vegetation, trees and so on. So it's usually a lot cooler once you get on the trail. We're at the very start of the Middle Earth Trail now. We're going to be approaching Power Line, which is our first obstacle. There's 20 to 30 obstacles on this 5.6 mile trail. Trail conditions are pretty good right now. The soil is nice and tacky, but when it's wet out here, this is a real winch fest. Okay, Scott's going to attempt Unlimited, which is probably our hardest hill on Middle Earth. It's got about a 95% winch rate.
This is a battle of MTRKs versus Treps right here.
Uh-oh. And we have, Scott was doing great. Lost all momentum. Just hit a rock on your passenger side. So Adam, who's on 37-inch bead locks, came up here at 5 psi, and he's just aired down to 2 psi, and we'll see what we can do. This is just a tough hill.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, Adam. Your rear driver. Yeah, keep pulling that rock down. Hey, look out your door.
Yeah?
That rock is right out your door behind your front tire. Move that rock. That rock down there, yeah. There you go. Straighten up and go.
Yeah, straightening up's the fun part.
Okay,
Yeah, Scott had fun on that. Coming up on a really fun downhill. A lot of fun obstacles on Middle Earth. Not all of them require 2 psi. Some of them are just plain fun. Even on, you can do this on 32s. It's a downhill. Whenever you're ready. All right. You have to watch these turns though, because you're cutting downhill, and we've seen people approach the turn badly, come in really off camber and get tippy. When there's mud or snow on this trail, it's pretty much a slide fest. Definitely what the Jeep's downhill assist is for if you use that tool. So John is one of our senior guides here at the park, and he wheels on open and pretty much does everything a built Jeep can do. No problem at all. Got a little bit of a side slope here. Oh, wait for the big one. Not too off camera, but enough to make you pay attention, especially when it's wet out. So a little off camera section. Off camber, not off camera. Oh yeah, 30 degrees at its worst point. A little bit tippy here. Nice, Scott. Make it look hard! So John is open. Let's see how he does. So crawling by the numbers is one of the major obstacles in on the Middle Earth Trail. Off camber, rocky. It's relatively dry now, but when this is when it's wet, it is extra slimy here. Is killing it. Okay, so far Adam's got bragging rights as the only person that did limitless hill climb early this morning. Now we're on air down. This is one of the few places on Middle Earth where we actually have an easy line and a hard line. John's working the easy line. We got Adam working the hard line here. And that's just the start of the hard line. Crux move is right up here where AK was having to work it with that big V8 of his. But it can be done. You're making progress, Adam. You're doing good. That's the crux move right ahead of you.
I'm in AK's hole now.
Yeah. Blame it on AK. Hard line, easy line. All right. Adam is undefeated. Nice job. Okay, this is the start of AK's downhill. A little bit off camber, rocky, and somewhat slippery. Nice job.
Hi, Vance. Hi again. Hi, again.
Hey there. Okay, the piles has two lines. We have the hard line, and we have an easier bypass line. You got a choice. You got the bypass line, or you got the hard.
This is part of it?
That's the hard, yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Adam's 3 for 3. Nice job, Adam. Guess what's next?
That's a good one.
3-way.
Nice. Up or down?
Up.
Rear link.
What do you think, Ben?
The bumper is setting it.
Yep. Stand back. Hey!
Yeah, don't come this way. This is the exit trail for all the sinkholes that run up Caven Trail.
Nice job, Mike. That was beautiful. Yep. Put your passenger on it.
I don't know if I can get over there.
Okay. Stop. Looking good. Looking good.
I'm worried about falling off the rear first.
You're fine. You're fine. Come down a little bit. You're still good. Still good. Come a little driver.
As far as I can go.
Okay, you're good. Keep on going. Just got to get your axle past that. Dun dun. Climb on out. You can go a little passenger if you want. That was nice. No problems at all.